Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to ChikwadoFX. And I'm excited to be here. I'm always excited to be back. I'm always excited to bring content to the community. Before we get into it, please subscribe. I'm pleading with you, I'm begging you, please subscribe. Because at the end of the day, we have 10,000 views on a single video and we don't have 1,000 subscribers. So guys, please hit the subscribe button, be part of the community. Just join us so that whenever it is we post content, we come up with lots and lots of educational content that will help your trading journey and help you get to the next level as a trader. Whether it comes to showing you how to trade with smart money, showing you prop firm reviews, reviewing the best prop firms, or showing you how we trade, or linking you, bringing you into our community, we are there for you to guide you each and every step of the way. And please, every single person that has reached out to me on Instagram and asked me one question or the other regarding my Forex funds or any prop firm that we are partnered with, I've always done my best to reach out to everyone. I always reply every single person. So I'm not very far away from you. Of course, there are people who can reach me on WhatsApp. They can reach me on different places. So please be part of the community by subscribing to our channel. Now, and also share the video with your friends. It helps us too. So like, subscribe, and share. That's it. Like, subscribe, and share. Make sure you're subscribed. So now, in today's video, we want to talk about some of the biggest problems that retail traders face. And it's actually a lot, but we want to talk about very few. And the number one problem is that retail traders lack simplicity. You have no idea how simple trading is or how simple it can be. But retail traders always think that there's something to learn, something new to learn, something to add to it, when in reality, you can just keep things as simple as possible and make as much profit and be as profitable as you can. Make a whole lot of money from just simplicity. And now, why it actually happens is that when you go on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube here, and Telegram, there are so many traders showing you different systems. There are guys showing you the 1 minute trading strategy that is banging 1 to 10, 1 to 20, 1 to this, 1 to that. So many guys, just so many things, so many Facebook groups. Some are dedicated to Wyckoff, some are dedicated to supply and demand, some are dedicated to trend, price action, just some are dedicated to indicators, so many things. And it's a whole lot of noise for the retail trader to filter through. And you have to actually filter the noise if you're going to do well. Because at the end of the day, if you don't filter the noise, you're going to run into a lot of problems. You're going to think there's always something new to learn. And the first thing I would say is that before you join any community or before you learn any strategy, study the community, study the mentor, study the students, and find out how they see the whole thing and what their experiences have been. If you don't have access to finding someone who has studied with them or something like that, and you can't check online, maybe there's no Trustpilot review or review somewhere online, there's always a way to find out. Talk to people and find out if the community is best suited for you, and also study what kind of person you are. Are you more of an impatient person? Are you a patient person? Do they trade short term? Do they trade long term? All these things are going to come together and decide and determine what kind of community you're going to join and how you're going to trade in the long run, because at the end of the day, it all boils down to the personality that you actually have. So retail traders, and now the problem is, the next problem is that retail traders always go thinking that these guys are winning all their trades. Nobody wins all their trades here. There is no 100% system anywhere in this world. If you have a 100% system, please call me, hand it over to me. I want to see it. I want to see your system that is 100%. No one wins 100% of their trades. No one, not banks, not hedge funds, not professional traders, not retail. Nobody in this industry gets it right 100% of the time. Nobody. And until you reckon with the fact that those guys who are showing you their 1 minute strategy or their whatever strategy are not showing you their losing trades, that they're only showing you their winners. Okay, let's say he banged the 1 to 100 trade. Do you know how many losses he had to sit through to be able to get to 1 to 100 trade? You don't even know. You don't know that. You're not aware of that. You don't know how many trades, how many losses he had to take to get there. And the question is, as a beginner, do you have the mental fortitude to hold through 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 losses in a row before you bang a 1 to 100? Do you have the mental fortitude for that? Obviously not, because you're a beginner. And let's say you have a 2 pip stop loss, 2 pips. How do you want to refine a trade to 2 pips as a beginner? Why not start small? There's always something I always tell people. I always teach that in the mentorship as well. Let's say you're aiming for, there's a fruit here, there's one here, there's one here. and you're just learning how to throw things or throw darts for the first time, I'm sure you will not be aiming for the one up above here. You'll be aiming for the one that is closest to you. So why not start with a 1.5 reward system, 1.5 hour system, 1.5, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. And of course, there are times the market conditions change that you cannot be reaching for 100 pips. You cannot be reaching for 3 to 1 or 100 to 1 or whatever to 1. You have to just go with what the market gives you. Sometimes it gives you a 1 to 1. You take that and you leave. These are the things that beginner traders have to actually learn to do. Learn to filter through the noise. Learn to take whatever gift the market is making available to you at the time and walk away with that. So you have to put the noise aside. You have to think about your mental health, because if you lose 5, 6, 7 trades in a row, you're not going to go 3 or 4 months before you actually pack out, and then you're out of the industry, you're out of the game. But if you're winning, let's say you lose 2, win 1, lose 2, win 1, those tiny wins you pick up along the way, even if it's a 1.5, those tiny wins you pick up along the way will help build your psychology, will help build your emotions, will help develop you as a trader, so that you can trust your system and trust whatever it is that you're doing as a trader. So forget about the gurus showing you 1 to 100, 1 to whatever, and all those kind of things. Forget about all those things. I'm not saying traders don't bank 1 to 100. I'm not in anybody's house. I don't trade with anybody. I know how I trade. I don't know how they trade. They could make it, they might not make it, I don't know. So please don't, because the last video I posted where I was talking about smart money, I was not criticizing smart money. I was not saying smart money doesn't work, because I trade smart money myself. But I was simply saying that if you rely on smart money alone and you don't know how to identify the trend, you don't know how the market actually moves, you don't understand some very, very basic things, even smart money is going to fail you. You could still trade that smart money and not be profitable. So that's what I was saying in the video. But I mean, there were lots of arguments that came up in the comments, and a lot of arguments came on in the comments, and it was just it was really, really sad to see. So the bottom line of this video is this: learn to keep things simple. Very, very simple things. 1, 2, 3 rules is enough. I want to see a break in market structure. 1 rule. I want to see an order block. 2nd rule, I want the market to return to the order block and give me another break of structure on lower time frames. 3 rules, and that's enough. And then I'm looking for a 1.5 risk to reward trade. That's the 4th one. And you can see that it's a very, very simple system. It's really, really simple. I've just given you an example of how you can build a very simple system. And now the simpler it is, the easier it is for you to replicate. Not that you take 1 trade today, you're looking at the chart and you don't even know why you took the trade. You don't even know what happened or what led you to taking the trade in the first place. So that is that about that. So like I said, it's a very simple video. It's a very short video. And I just want you guys to pick as much value as you can away from it. So that is just the whole thing. So please, once again, we have a Telegram channel where I share my setups. I share my, I share setups in there. I show you what I'm trading. I show you what I'm looking at sometimes to trade within the coming week. I show you certain pairs. So please join our Telegram channel if you like how I trade. If you go through my channel and you feel that my style resonates with you, because basically I trade smart money concepts, and then at the same time I'm able to combine that with some bits of chart patterns and things like that. So because the patterns are developing from smart money order blocks and structure, so that is how I follow it. So if you go through my channel and you see how I trade and you visit the Telegram and then my style resonates with you, you can join the Telegram channel, join the free community, and be part of what we are doing. So that is just that about that. So join us on Telegram. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram as well. Join us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and then we're here to provide all the value that you need for your trading career. So thank you very much for sticking around. It's a very quick video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.